Hey guys, it's been a while again. I always plan on being really good at these videos and then life just happened and here we are. So I think the last time I made a video, Dawson was 4 months old and now she's 8.5 months old. So it has been a long time. I have her right here as you can see and she's kind of mad. So I'm going to just try to see if I can get her to sleep. If not, she'll just star in our video. But since my last video, her adoption was finalized when she was 6 months old, and it was just amazing. Absolutely the dream. So, she's officially a Scot. And then like a week after her adoption was finalized, my agency had texted me and she was like, "Hey, would you guys ever accept a 2 or 3 year old?" And we had talked about it in the past and agreed that yes, we would, but just to double check, I called Scotty and he was like, "Yeah." And so I texted her back. I said yes. And she's like, "Okay, because you never know what could happen. We have moms come in with toddlers sometimes." And I'm like, okay, well, she was just hypothetically asking me. She didn't like actually have a 2 or 3 year old. Then like 10 minutes later she calls me and I was traveling and I was alone with Dawson. So I was in a really bad service area, and so I pulled over and I took the call because I surprisingly even had signal. And so she was like, "So we have a mom and she has a 3 year old and a 2 year old. And like she wants to make a plan for them." And I was like, holy smokes, you know? And she's like, "Just kind of wanted to see where you guys were at with this." And I was like, absolutely, yes. I didn't even ask Scotty. It was just like, okay, no problem. So that, like, it was August, summertime. So we were super busy and we didn't think super too much about it after that. And then a couple weeks go by and she calls me again and was like, "Did you talk to your husband about it?" And I was like, "Yeah, he's on board, like everything." And she was like, um, "Okay, I have to ask you another hard question. Would you take the kids with power of attorney for 6 months, even though it doesn't guarantee that you get to adopt them?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, like, yeah, let me talk to Scotty, let me talk to my mom." I talked to them both and we all were just like, yes, like if we can like give these kids all our love and everything we can possibly give them for 6 months, then we're gonna have to do it, you know? So I called my agency back and I was like, "We say yes, like we're in for it." And she was like, "I think it's kind of amazing that you were losing babies 3 and 2 years ago and these kids were being born and now here they are and they need you." And that like got me so hard. Like it's crazy because it's actually exactly 3 years ago I made my YouTube channel, and at that point I had already been in the trying to conceive process for like a year. And so, no, 2 years. So, yeah, so then we went down like that weekend to meet like the mom and meet the kids. We met them. It was crazy, like how fast it happened. And I feel like we like hit it off good. We felt good, and when I got home, I was like, if this happens, great. If it doesn't happen, like we do have a great life. And Scotty was like, "No, I feel like those kids are meant to be ours." And I was like, "That's crazy." So then like here and there for the next couple weeks my agency would check in, and then she said that the mom wanted to see us again. So we went back down, and it's like a 5 hour drive. So we went back down, and well, we were planning, we were like making our hotel reservation, and Scotty was like, I feel like we're going to come home with these kids this weekend. And I was like, let's not get ahead of ourselves. My agency was saying maybe by Thanksgiving we might get them. So this was end of September. It was actually September 20th. And so we went down and we like got the kids and spent the weekend with them, and the mom signed the paperwork and we ended up bringing them home. We bought 2 car seats and we came home. And so that's my life right now. I have my 8-month-old baby, a 2-year-old, and a 3-year-old. And since like the situation is so, we don't really know right now, we can't share much about them. Like I'm not gonna share. She's out. I'm not gonna share their names or anything like that. But it has been wonderful. Like, I'm so tired and my life is crazy and hectic. I just owned well, I still own, but a Toyota Corolla. So 3 car seats don't fit in the back of that. So I had to buy another car. And yeah, I'm just kind of living my best life over here. I cut back on work. I'm working super part-time, like 2 days a week. And my mom watches all 3 kids while I'm at work, and it's just amazing and crazy. And so in 7 months, I got 3 kids. I was placed with 3 kids in a 7-month span. Isn't that insane? So we're just over here like, I don't know. It's like totally instant family. We don't know if we get to adopt them. We're hoping to find out more information like this spring. But yeah, that's where we're at, and it's nuts. And even though like I'm so exhausted and stressed, I love it. I even told Scotty like, oh yeah, we're definitely good for 1 or 2 more. And he's all, but yeah, I just wanted to update you guys with that. So you can pray for us. If you're not a prayer, just think of us, and that's where we stand. So I will talk to you guys hopefully soon. Hopefully soon I will get back on here. But all right, bye.